by the river, like the Sam Cooke song. Unlike the river, blood keeps running.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out tonight to the second annual Legacy Gala. The point of the whole evening is to honor people who have made valuable contributions within the community and people who want to make valuable contributions. Because networking, as Angie and I found out in our long career, sadly longer than we would like to admit, you have to speak to people. Quite often you're going through something in your professional life and you think you're the only one doing it. When you come to events like this, I honestly urge you to speak to people, smile at people, talk to them, share experiences, because that may well help you in what you are trying to do. So,
welcome to the Legacy Gala 2017. You got myself, Robert Robinson, representing HMP TV, which is Helping My People Television. We're here covering the Legacy Gala, absolutely beautiful event, and it's a very high class. You know, we're in a very prestigious venue, but we always remember, grassroots community where we all came from, and what we're also, working to develop and build legacy. And when you're dealing with legacy, you're definitely dealing with the next generation to come forward, and that is key to what this is about and what we should be focusing and working on. So here we are today. We have a choir come down here. We're going to be performing here today. So give us a little bit of information of why you're here today and what you're going to do. A little bit of background about how this assembly of beautiful young people came together.
Yeah, so we're Gladesmore Community School. This is Gladesmore Community School Choir, and we've been invited down to sing, and we're going to be singing 2 songs. We're going to be singing our single, Everybody Dreams, and also a Christmas song, which is a bit of a surprise.
And the actual song itself, tell us a little bit about the song. Who wrote the song? Who put the song together?
The song was first written in 2012 by Mr. Lowe, Sam H, and then some of the kids from Gladesmore, Nicky Brown. And I think what we've done is this year, because of the influx of negativity, especially like knife crime and terrorism, we thought it'd be a great idea to re-release the song and make it our mission as young people to share a positive light over London.
Especially with all the things that are going on, like the terrorist attacks, Grenfell Tower, all the negative things that have happened. It's good to spread a bit of positivity and light, and this is what these young people do.
And how is that going in regards to getting the people together? I mean, what is the process you're actually going through? What you're trying to do? Is it through YouTube? How are you promoting what you're doing?
Take photo pictures with them to spread it.
And how's it going?
It's going very well.
Are you performing? Are you performing in a lot of places?
We're performing a bit.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the biggest things we've done, but we've had quite a few endorsements by celebrities. So Simon Cowell has recently held our sign, and he's supporting. Who else have we got? Got quite a few. Idris Elba recently is behind our song, which is amazing. So it's going really well. Our promotional campaign is going really well. We're getting thousands of views on YouTube, and just like this is just the beginning.
And what are the plans? Obviously, you've come together to deliver this project. You've obviously, singing and working together before that. What does the future look like? This is one project dealing with issues that are happening now. But what does the future look like? Especially as a younger generation, how does the future look? When you see that negativity and everything in the world, but yet with what you're doing, how do you picture it?
I think it's truly sharing a positive message, especially because you associate young people more with the knife crime and the attacks. But I think, especially because young people doing it, shows that it's not only older people that want to make a difference. As young people, we want to make the way for our younger generation, even younger than us, to make sure that London can stay positive and there's no more knife crime, no more terror attack.
Okay. And I've got a question. Now, it may not be something you thought about, so I'm just going to throw it to individuals here. Legacy. What does legacy mean? I'm going to ask you first.
Okay.
What does legacy mean to you?
Leaving behind a positive message, showing, spreading positivity, spreading light, and actually just being strong and powerful and committed. That's what legacy for me is. of the word legacy.
Anybody else got any suggestions on what legacy may mean or may mean to you? Anybody?
Anyone want to jump in? Is everyone camera shy today?
Legacy.
Legacy, I think. Legacy is what you leave behind, I think. Legacy is like what people remember you for. It's what you've left, even if you. Because sometimes, even like if you look at Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, they're gone, but their legacy's still there.
That's right.
So I think legacy is really it's your name, you know. For example, like I don't think it would necessarily have to be famous to leave a legacy. You know, even if you leave people that want to make a positive, like, give to charity, that's your legacy that we left behind.
Anybody can top that? Or is this the spokesman? Is this the spokesman?
It seems like the spokesman today.
He's the spokesman for the team today. Okay, so you're going to go and do your performance. Everybody feeling positive about that? Yeah. No nervous, like cold, done through that? Okay, good. And in regards to the performance you're going to do today, it's two
songs, yeah.
2 songs. So are we going to get a small little bit of a small little piece of what's to come? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let. I saw you doing your.
I'm doing my thing.
So I'm gonna do his thing, and then we're gonna listen to a little bit of the Gladesmore choir. It's Gladesmore. Gladesmore choir, and yeah, let's hear these beautiful tones.
Don't forget about what you've heard. Don't forget about what you've seen. We found a place to be where everybody dreams.
Nice. So they're going to be well and truly entertained. You're going to be well and truly entertained. So just make sure you keep it locked. Make sure you enjoy what they're doing. Support. Okay. Just very, very quickly, if people want to find your video, YouTube and everything, and support what you're doing, how do they?
We're on Instagram. If you search Everybody Dreams London. Also, we've got a Facebook page. We have a Twitter page. Everybody Dreams or Song for London. The song is called Everybody Dreams.
Everybody Dreams, Song for London. Make sure you type those into your social, see what you can pull up and support what they're doing. There has been a spate of negativity, but that's because media platforms only show us negativity. There are beautiful things happening day in and day out, beautiful acts of kindness happening, which we just never hear about. So hopefully, with Helping My People Television, our job is to be able to bring that positivity, that love, that light, and do our part to bring it to the world. So I really appreciate what they're doing as young people. Keep it moving. And finally, being here today at this type of event, it's a black tie event. Mine's looking extremely sharp. The ladies looking extremely. How did you feel to dress up and come to something like this?
Amazing.
Like it gives us the opportunity to show our ourselves, and it just makes us proud of ourselves.
Good. Well, anybody else? How does it make you feel to dress up and come to something? We usually see your parents disappear off to you. Was it feel like?
I think coming out of your comfort zone. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not particularly used to going out to events like this, so it's an honour.
Beautiful.
A privilege to be here.
Good. Well, hopefully you have a life abundant and you're able to come to beautiful places like this, enjoy life, and get the best out of what life has to offer, and do your part to make a difference on this beautiful planet that we call Earth. With that, I'd like to thank you for taking the time and coming to sit with us. I'd like to thank you, and we're really, really looking forward to your performance. So, sing out. With that, we're going to sign off. This is Helping My People Television here at Legacy Gala 2017, and peace.
So let me just tell you, the first people on the stage tonight, Gladesmore Song for London Choir. The students from Gladesmore Community School wrote an award-winning song, Everybody Dreams, back in 2012.
Well, let's fast forward 5 years and the track has been revived, remixed and recorded with students from 15 London schools and mobile award-winning rapper Governor B. The students wanted to show that the world that they live in, with a world of terrorist attacks, the Grenfell fire disaster, the deaths of young people in police custody, and the knife crime epidemic, that there is love in their hometown. So we want to really introduce a great performance here next, Eddie.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome onto the stage the Gladesmore Song for London Choir.
Okay, while we're waiting for the track to start, here we go.
Whoa, whoa. And as I look forward now, there are places I remember how we used to hang and mess around. Used to shop at the corner store. Streets are asking, ask for more. I wonder what they're fighting for.
Don't forget about what you heard. Don't forget about what you see. We found a place to be where everybody dreams.
See my friends going different ways, educating and getting paid, but we're living in brighter days.
When it all falls down, make us out. We'll be standing proud. Are you listening now?
These streets, when I'm feeling down, remind me of a time when my life was on solid ground.
I reach to build new memories, a treasure that is free. The dream is here for you and me.
Reach, achieve, believe, dream. Reach, achieve, believe.
Fades away and the skies are gray. Wondering what is this feeling? Need something tangible to believe in. I can't explain it. No.
Don't know what you heard, it to spread the word. A place that keeps us all dreaming. Listen up while we explain the meaning. Bet you're listening now.
Love in my hometown.
This is the reason we wrote this song.
Yes, there is love in my hometown.
The dream is here for you and me.
Streets, when I'm feeling down, remind me of the time when my life was on solid ground.
Reach to build new memories, a treasure that is free. The dream is here for you and me.
This is my hometown. This is London town. This is my hometown. Ooh, there is love in my hometown. Ooh, there is love. There is love. I'm giving my everything to London town. You better reach, you better dream, you better reach, you better dream, you better reach, people achieve.
Don't forget about what you've heard. Don't forget about what you've seen. We found a place to be where everybody dreams.
Thank you very much. A big round of applause for Gladesmore. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'll take that from you, young man. Fantastic. Really good. Really good. Well done. Well done.
It's fantastic to see such young, amazing talent leaving a legacy. We don't get to see a lot of positive role models outside for young kids, so it's great when we see them at an event like this,
Yeah.
where they can get the absolutely props that they deserve.
Absolutely. And fantastic that we put them on first. So now they can go and big people can carry on with their business.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Legacy Gala 2017. We are over here in Chelsea Harbour in the most beautiful surroundings. We've got the marina to the back of us, and it's just beautiful, but what's even more beautiful are the people. Right now, we're sitting here. We have got Mr. Viv Rudy, founder of Black Socks. And
thank you, sir. Co-founder.
Co-founder.
One of several founders.
I forget there's a team.
There's a team.
A big team.
No I.
No I. That's how we keep it moving.
That's right.
And we have beside me on my right, Mr. Rudy James from Next Level, who we're going to be finding out a little bit more about whilst we're here right now. So I'd like to welcome you both.
Thank you, sir.
To the production house.
It's beautiful. I love it. Love the backdrop. Global domination. I love that.
Branding is key. Let me talk with this man. It was tied with exactly with kind of maybe what you do. Branding is key. So you come from Next Level. It's events and hospitality. Involved in this event here today.
We're sponsored and we're very glad to be involved in it. We looked at it from an aspect where we should support our own, and the only way we could do that is actually stepping up front and saying, we will support you.
And what we love about Next Level, just saying as one of the organisers, obviously the troublemaker, the black judge over there, Peter Herbert, is that Next Level came on board straight away. They didn't need any convincing. They put down a chunk of money. I'm not going to say how much. It was a significant amount, and it got everything moving. So we cannot be more appreciative of their support. And even their name really says it. To be honest, they're talking about Next Level, and we're happy to say it's playing out in their practice.
Okay. So in regards to Next Level and the business we're doing, how important is it in regards to taking it to the next level? And I say that in regards to this event. Obviously, this is the second gala. Last year I was in Wood Green, beautiful venue, the Dominion, if I'm correct. And once again, beautiful foyer. Everything was very, very beautiful. But we've moved on. We're a year along the line, and taking it to another level. How important is it for that growth, for that development, and to have that level, to bring that level of quality to the things that
it's quite critical and crucial for us to actually step up and make the standard what we do move higher. So in anything what we try to do, we try to say, all right, we're going to move it higher, and that's how Next Level comes. So we just try to say to ourselves, and not even try to do, we are doing it. We're out there, we're performing, we're doing a lot of events. We're also moving in different circles now, so we're moving with international individuals. We're moving around London and doing all different events. So we do like expos. Now we're coming into events like this, and to us this is like, wow, this is where we should be, and we are. This is what we're doing. We're actually here. So it's not what are we doing. We're here to prove the evidence is here.
Okay, and that kind of brings me on to kind of what you do in working with you and knowing kind of the mindset that you have in growth, development, and that being one of your core competencies in Black Sox and the whole mobilisation movement. The importance of taking things to the next level, and in regards to that, what is the next level maybe for 2018?
Well, some people may not know that the last 24 months, because that's how long Black Sox has been in existence, the main focus has been mobilisation. A very tight group of just under 40 individuals have been coming together, getting to know each other, and dealing with the trials and tribulations that are part and parcel of becoming a very strong, high-performance team. I'm very happy and excited to say we've arrived at that point. So in 2018, we're moving to action. Now, Black Sox doesn't deliver services. And in fact, this event is a perfect example of the kind of thing it wants to be involved in. It's interested in brokering relationships, both financial and social relationships. And this event is purely about that. It's an opportunity for people to come together, celebrate the year as a success, and then network with other individuals, friends and family, as well as associates and new friends, to plan for 2018 and further. I mean, that's so important. Too often in our community, we have a poverty mindset. We come together to lament what's not running as we would like. And it's just important to have events like this that, it has an award component, but that's not what it's about. It is literally coming together to celebrate and make fresh links. And people can be confident when they're coming here that the 99.9%, because some people do get in, of the people that are here are individuals that are on the same wavelength. Now, some people may say, but you should own the venue. Little by little.
Time and patience.
And sometimes it's not financially astute to earn specific venues because the margins aren't there. But we'll leverage the venue, you know, for other purposes. So now I'm really excited, and as I said, we're dealing with individuals like Next Level who are walking their talk. You know, they're thinking globally because that's how we think. We're global Africans. Look, another one of the custodians over there hovering in the background.
There's a few.
Mr. Marlo Morris.
We're going to draw them all right here. Come and take
so,
a seat.
you know, look, at the end of the day, we're like any family, right? We fall out. And then we come back together. And it's critical that we're able to do that. That's where the resilience comes in. Anyone can get on and have a happy time when things are going great. It's how you function when things aren't going the way that you want. So we're really excited. We're really excited, and we're happy that we've had this end of year event and everybody's great night.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be an absolutely great night. The attendance is beautiful. The people are beautiful. The clothes are
sold out.
beautiful,
We sold out a month in advance.
There you go. So we know next year.
He couldn't believe it.
They have some concerns about everything get full. Everybody.
He was upset. He was looking. He likes the last 2 weeks of the campaign, and the popularity of the event stole it from him. He was vexed.
No, we're gonna draw him down, and we're gonna drill down into the mind of Master Marlo.
I better get back to.
But look, I'd like to thank you both. You know, there's going to be some presenters are going to be floating around the cameras. They might draw you down again, so hopefully you'll be able to entertain them. Between now and then, have a great time. We'd like to thank you for the great work that you've done. Collaboration is key. So I'm aware of what you do. You're now aware of what we do. Somewhere along the line, we'll meet in the middle. And we've already started that journey.
Well, HMP TV is bomb. Better than Channel 4.
We're on that. Definitely on that.
Better than Sky.
Thank you. Okay. This is what we're doing. We're going to wrap it up now. We've got a load of guests we're going to go throughout the day. A load of people we're going to shoot with. As a matter of fact, let's draw down some people right now.
Okay, let me just say very quickly, I'm not scared of anybody else who's going to perform or speak on this stage. Now Chris is gone, I'm not frightened of anybody. I will push people off the stage. Come on. Some of the speeches are so long, I'm getting hungry again. No. Enjoy your moment. Just see if we can speed it up.
Well, if you could hurry up.
Presenting the award for Black Excellence in the Community, a man who has driven the community, dance industry, for more than a generation, winning countless awards along the way.
Please welcome last year's winner of the Legacy Gala Black Excellence in Community Sounds, Paul Charlton, a.k.a. Mystery. Woo.
Well, I must say, first of all, thank you very much to the Legacy for awarding me last year and asking me to present this award. Now, this award goes to a DJ stroke sound who I used to sneak out of Mum's house when she's gone to evening work. I would wait outside the Moonshot nightclub until the van came along, and then when the van came, I would help to lift the boxes into the club, and then I would hide in the toilet so that security wouldn't throw me out. Remember, I was about 11. He went on to be, as far as I was concerned, the greatest sound in the world. Played a mixture of reggae and soul. And I watched and I listened, and he inspired me. Please put your hands together for Ja Shaka. Unfortunately, he's not able to be here to collect the award, so I'm going to pass it on to him. But I must say, to any other young person that you may know or that's here that wants to be a DJ, follow your mind. Don't copy others. Be creative yourself. And as Chris said, yes, you take a little bit from here and a little bit from there and a little bit from there, like I did. put it together and entertain the people, because it's about the people, not you. Thank you. On behalf of Shaka.
Thank you, Mystery. Thank you very much. On behalf of Just Shaka.
Just Shaka. Rastafari Selassie, I am pure and light of the tribe of Judah. William Prism is the only one, the chosen one, Jah.
Rastafari. You know, Eddie, can I just add something about Just Shaka that, you know...
What? With that on your head, you're going to talk about Rasta?
It's always those that have no hair that are very judgmental. No, seriously, there's a lot of work.
It looks lovely.
There is a lot of work that Just Shaka does as well. He's doing a lot of work. See, this is the thing about Barley. We have to drive them out of town. Just Shaka does a lot of work in Gambia, taking clothes and taking a lot of facilities out to Jamaica as well. So he doesn't just do the music, he's a humanitarian doing a lot of work in our community. I just wanted to add that as well.
Thank you. This next person, he's worked for the Black Police Association, which he chaired, by the way, for many years, led him to develop an award-winning community engagement and consultation program in Westminster. He won last year's Legacy Lifetime Achievement Award for pioneering black influence in policing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the stage, Leroy Logan.
Good evening, everyone. Has Chris gone? Okay. Can I just say he's the only person can dress up close to my wife and I can't do anything about it. But anyway, he's a good Christian man, so it doesn't matter. Listen, it's been an excellent night, and I'll be brief because I've been told that I get pulled off the stage. The person that this Lifetime Achievement Award for improving access to community justice, you will see that he doesn't look that old, but you know, good black don't crack. So don't be fooled by his youthful looks. He's a big man. And in fact, he's written a book. I hope he brings his book up with him, because he's a man that's inspired me. He took me out of retirement. I retired from policing 4 years ago. He got me to work with him, so technically he's my boss. So it's the least thing I could do is to honor his work. He has done so much work in prison ministry. You know, a lot of our young people, unfortunately, have ended up in prison. Some of them innocently, as you know. And it needs people to go into the prisons with that real message that things can turn around. His life turned around, and I'm really, really pleased to know that he's going to be the recipient of this award. Please put your hands together for Pastor Des Brown. And while he's coming up, oh, he's here already. I tell you, the boy, I look good, young, innit? Alongside an ordinary man is an extraordinary woman. His wife, Sheila, she's here as well. And I know that Des couldn't do half of what he does if he didn't have the support of her and, of course, those 4 beautiful children. So, Des, it's a real pleasure to give you this award. And hopefully, it will be the start of many, many more.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Leroy. I really appreciate that. Well, I'll be very quick. Just a little plug. The book is called Convicted or Condemned, and it really is about a true life story of how my life radically changed. Unfortunately, I took a person's life when I was young, and it was the love of my parents who have now gone on from this earth to be with the Lord. It was the love of my beautiful wife, who is then my girlfriend, and also the love of many people that believed in me, that caused me to do what I do, which is start the project called Spark to Life. It won a national award in 2007 for outstanding contribution in tackling youth crime. I say all of that to say this. I really believe that there's a generation that can be reached and that we can be the cultural architects to change a nation, because this room is full of people that have influence. And so that's why I started Spark to Life, and that's why I go into prisons. That's why I work on the streets or I work through people to do that because I believe in multiplication. I really appreciate the legacy. I really appreciate the people that have started this. And I really believe and pray that as years go by and we will see many people not only take up the award, but continue the legacy to impact a generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Big round of applause for Des Brown, Pastor Des Brown.
30 plus years of service in the field of criminal justice, etc., etc. And obviously a key player now in the Legacy Gala, and in terms of awarding tonight. Just talk a bit to us about what you recognise in him and what's important to you. I mean, this is about legacy, and you've previously won this award, so talk to me a little bit about kind of what you've recognised in this and what it's all about.
Honest, I think it's really important that if you're going to do anything, whether it's community-based, if it's in social justice, it needs to be relevant and it's got to be sustainable. And one of the things that really struck me with Des's work is the way in which the interventions and prevention strategies brought in church, in prisons and out on the street, and even though it's not explicitly Spark to Life is not explicitly a Christian-based organisation, but it uses faith, as a person who has gone through, the crucible fire, and in a lot of ways it's come through as gold because, he gives such much hope and inspiration to a lot of people who at times found another road and it might have ended up getting into drugs, alcohol, the morgue, whatever, prison. And so, when I saw what he was doing as far back as 2008, going into schools, going into prisons, and the prison ministry is so important. And seeing him going into those teachable moments where young people have to make the right choices, and it's not so much the message, but it's the messenger, and making it relatable. And so it's gone from strength to strength. And when he asked me to do some custody work where anyone arrested in the police station, they called me on standby, and we were going to the custody suite in the forest area and try and signpost them to mentoring schemes that's already in Spark to Life, and it's had a very significant effect. So for me, it was really a no-brainer because it's good to see people doing great things, but it's the sustainability. And I think it's also about capturing his journey in his book that there's a written. I think for me shows the legacy because regardless of what happens to him tomorrow, even though he's going holding church tomorrow, hosting church, his book stands the test of time, and that's what we need to do as people. Do those great works, collaborative in a collaborative fashion, but we need to make sure that we write it down and evidence what we do.
So just to make you tell a bit more about your book, I know we've got a number of other people to speak to, but I'd really like to hear about your book, and I'm sure people out there would like to hear about your book, where they can in fact get a copy.
Okay, you can get copies on Amazon or on via Spark to Life website, which is www.sparktolife.com.uk. The book's called Convicted or Condemned, and the concept behind it is that when I stood before the courts when I was 17 years old, I was charged for murder, got convicted for manslaughter. The concept is either I'm convicted, which means I realise I've done wrong, but also sometimes you can feel you're condemned and there's no hope. And I think that the spin on that is, before God, we will be convicted, but God doesn't condemn us. And that's the truth of it. And so the book's about my true life story of how I got involved in criminal activity and how my life has radically changed. And a realisation around, through faith, how my moral compass shifted. And it shifted in such a way that kind of carrying a weapon, getting involved in selling drugs, street robberies, burglaries, all of that got challenged when God came into my life. But the way it's communicated in such a way that it's relevant to people that don't go to church. So it goes into prisons. It's been going into prisons for the last 12 years. It's been read by thousands of people. And especially whether it be Feltham, ISIS, Belmarsh, it goes into all these prisons. I have the privilege of going in there, not only sharing my life story, but now being able to minister from a position of being a pastor. So yeah, I mean, for me, it's God's story. It's His amazing grace. I don't deserve it. I'm humbled by even receiving this award. I could have easily been maybe still in prison or just come out a couple of years ago because of the offence. But it was God's divine intervention. So yeah.
You know, I mean, that is such a powerful story. And thank you for sharing it. Thank you for doing the work that you're doing. It's hugely important. And I think if we are, you know, if we are honest as a community, probably every single one of us knows somebody who has had interaction with justice in some way, shape or form, maybe been incarcerated. And we have to be the solution. So people like you know, speak about your own story and actually use that to inspire and help others. Back to what Leroy said, you know, the fact that, you know, it's about the messenger. The message is important, it's more about the messenger and inspiration of messaging. So thank you very much, congratulations.
Thank you.
And Dr. Leroy Logan, always a pleasure talking to you, you know, always a pleasure to interact with you. And thank you for everything you've done for our community over the years and continue to do.
It's good to see HLPTV here again. And you know, what I like about what you do is keep the message going during the year. Sometimes I get fed up with seeing photos of me being interviewed by you, but how can I ever? But and so it's good to have these gala events. You know, the legacy is very important, but part of the legacy is to keep the momentum between the events. And I just hope, you know, it's a good foundation, and I hope it's bringing forwards to many things. So the media piece is critical, and what you do is vital. So I really appreciate it.
I couldn't have summed it best myself. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time, and you know, continue to inspire. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Wow. You can, didn't you? Next.
For suffering all the craziness. Okay, our next performer reached number 29 in the UK charts in 1994 with a song that turned him into a massive R&B star.
Yes, it did. He recorded the first British contemporary R&B album, to which many people apparently admitted to making babies. Tonight, he is here celebrating another auspicious occasion, the birthday, Ella, of his girlfriend, Asha. Happy birthday, Asha.
Happy birthday, Asha.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the stage of Legacy 2017, Mr. Wayne Marshall.
Woo.
How you doing? Y'all good? You enjoying yourself? It's such an honor to be here with at the award ceremony with such great minds. But I'm not going to be no long thing. I like to say, you know, it's here. It's great being here with great minds, great-looking women. And I'm going to sing a song here, great women with great minds. So I'm going to sing a song here for all the women here. It's your song. Give me the rhythm. Yeah. Well, your song. You got money in the bank. No guy can buy you. Cause all the boys wanna look you. Ladies wanna look like you. All the players buying drinks, but they only think you're different from the pack. Exclusively expensive girl. Naturally hot on top of the top. Oh, cause you are the princess. 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 You give a man a dance. The poor guy gets caught up and bought a date to the rave. Thought she was saw your good moves, how she hates you. Even the man from Lagos wanna give you wifey status, yeah. But tell them all to flee, girl, it's easy. Cause tonight you'll be pampered like a queen. You are the princess. 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 I'll take you home tonight. You compliment me. I'll compliment you. Let's party on. Gonna make you my woman. And do a few days and change your surname. Oh, we can do it right away. Cause you are the princess. You are the princess. You are the princess. You got you on my knee. Your guy can't buy you. Cause all the fellas wanna get with you. You're the life of the party. You see the players buying drinks, but they can only think that you different from the rest. Exclusively expensive, girl. Put my name and my world to you, girl. Cause you are the princess. You are the princess. You are the princess. You're the princess. Baby girl, hey. You're my princess. Oh, you're my princess.
Our next speaker was the winner of last year's Legacy Lifetime Achievement Awards.
I think there's a change. Let me just do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce, in order to give the business and enterprise development for women, I'd like to introduce David Weaver. He's co-founder of Operation Black Vote, president of the British Association of Psychotherapy and sponsor of Black Socks. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. David Weaver.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Thank you. I'd like to present this very important award for Business Enterprise Development for Women. Can you hear me? But you can't because you're talking. So, Business Enterprise Development for Women to Justina Mutali. Justina has been named in the 2018 Power List of the top 100 most influential black people in the UK. A global official of dignity and Doctor of Humane Letters, Justine was in 2014 and 2015 honoured as one of the greatest humanitarians of the world at the GOD ceremony held at the United Nations headquarters in New York. I think she deserves a round of applause for that. Justina is also the founder and president of the Justina Mutali Foundation and its scholarship program for underprivileged African young women. She's the founder of Positive Runway, the global catwalk to stop the spread of HIV/AIDS, named as one of Africa's most respected names, well-known faces, and influential voices. She's also listed in various Who lists, including the Women of the Decade Power List, and so on and so forth. A sought-after international thought leader and speaker, Justina sits on the advisory board of the World Leaders Forum. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we congratulate and show a round of applause for Justina as I present this award to her.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank, it's very dark here, and I wear glasses, sorry, I didn't bring them on stage, and the lights are going into my eyes. I would like to thank the committee at the Legacy and Black Sox and all the cooperating partners, and the judges as well for giving me this very prestigious award. You cannot give a woman 1 minute to speak. I have a lot of things to say, but they have evaporated off my head because of the 1 minute curfew. I just wanted to say why it is important in the 21st century to get more and more women into business. The 21st century needs the feminine wealth to turn the economy of the world around. In fact, the feminine economy is worth about 91 trillion US dollars. It's worth even more than the BT coins that everybody's going crazy about. If you're going to invest in something, invest in the feminine economy. The world has, for a long time, the world economy has been run on men's perspectives, and we know what has happened with that. And they have said that, it has been said that, had the Lehman Brothers been the Lehman sisters, the world would have never experienced the crash that happened in 2008. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
But I'm on a natural high. Even though the crack smoke out there is stenching out the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. You feel me? I took my girl to the movies down the road from my crib. We get abuse from the postcode killer who wants to murder me from where I live. It's been a long time coming, but I know, yes I know, change gon' come. Oh, yeah. See, then I'll go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please, yeah. But then he winds up knocking me. Now I'm back down